Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and in this video I just wanted to showcase or provide you the data on how are my two S19k Pros modified with the Epic blockchain control boards. How are they performing? How are they doing? What is the profitability looking like for these miners? And I compared two different pools, Brains pool and Luxor pool. Two of my favorites. I know a lot of people like to use NiceHash. NiceHash is a good alternative or option. It's more of an easier way for people to get up and running. But it's not a good solution depending on your tax circumstance, location, country, whatever it might be. However, on Brains Pool, we were averaging around 0.000165 BTC every day or every 24 hours. At that time, I would say that was around 15 bucks. Of course, that varies because fiat value alternates. For example, Bitcoin's current price is lower than what it was at the time that I record this data. And what we need to bear in mind is that, of course, the net hash changes. But with the consistent hash rate of around 280 terahash to 300 terahash over a 24-hour time frame, comparing just Brains and LuxOS, the data is as follows. Again, looking at the current hash rate for Bitcoin, it has increased significantly at the beginning of February. And has sustained even during a downtrend as far as Bitcoin's price go. But the increased hash rate does increase the difficulty, obviously impacting us. And you can see right now on Luxor Pool, we're still averaging right underneath $15 a day. It's more like $14.70, $14.50, sometimes only $13.80 a day. It has diminished as time went on, but even though there were some low periods, right? For example, midway through February, we're at 1438. And while we did get a couple 13s here, we started climbing back up again to 14 something. So it does vary, but I could say on average, the amount of Bitcoin, which is where I'm focusing, that I've earned is about 0.000155. So I actually dropped down 1 decimal point. If we calculate that and the current valuation, we're still sitting around that same area. Yes, here on the chart, it says I made like $16 one day in the early part of February, and then it started to diminish down to $13, then back up to 14, and now I'm getting closer to 15. Fiat values, I would encourage you not to be like the main thing you look at. You want to look at the amount of the actual asset you're earning while mining that cryptocurrency. But we did lose at least one digit. For example, if we take that 165 we were earning every 24 hours on Brains Pool and minus it what we were getting on Lux as an average, right? Yeah, we're down 0.401. Not a big deal for that one Satoshi, but it can add up over a longer period of time, a year, so on and so forth. So while I experience better performance or profitability with Brains Pool, that's not taken into the full picture or taking into account the full situation, which is that the net hash increase, thus making the difficulty go up, thus reducing my profitability. So both pools will give you a great experience. You're going to see frequent payouts on Luxor Pool. You know, I was making a payout every single day, averaging, again, looking at fiat, about $14.50 a day. Whereas on Brains Pool, I was averaging more around $15.25 a day. But since the switch, I have lost a little bit due to the net difficulty and net hash. But when miners start to fall off or start to drop off from mining Bitcoin because it's not as profitable when the price dips, that does increase your reward. So my best recommendation is to always keep an eye on your pools using miningpoolstats.stream, selecting the token of your choice, in this case Bitcoin, and seeing how those pools are doing. As you can see, we can see the overall net hash. We can see how much of the network hash rate is on that specific pool. And Brains and Luxor are not in the top 5, but they're definitely good pools. Brains is at 11 right now. I think it dropped down from the number 10 spot. Luxor, I think, was number 5 or 6 and has dropped down to number 7. That does impact us. And you can see right now, Luxor is averaging a block around every 64 minutes. And then Brains pool is every 4 hours. So what that means is the higher the pool or the more net hash it has, the more frequent the payouts are, but less amounts of Bitcoin will be paid out to you. While if we choose a lesser pool or a pool with less frequent payouts, we'll earn more every time we get some more Bitcoin. But I can safely say that Brains or Luxor are great options to mine Bitcoin. If you want to check them out, I'll have them linked down in the description. But I just wanted to share this data of what two S19k Pros averaging around 145-ish terahash each with the Epic blockchain control board. If you want to check out that series and how I did it with my immersion setup, please look for that. I'll try to find a link and drop it down in the description. But let me know what your thoughts are. Are you mining Bitcoin? What ASICs are you using? What ASICs or manufacturer is your favorite? Is it What's Miner, Bitmain, Avalon? Is it some of the newer people coming into the manufacturing or Bitcoin miner space? Let me know what your favorite is down in the comment section below, and do me a favor on the way out. Hit that like button, get subscribed, hit notification bell to stay up to date. So let's check out additional links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here, and you just have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. I'll catch you in the next one.